Hey guys, it's Shannon. Today we are going to make leftover turkey pot pie. You are going to need 2 crescent rolls. You're going to need some seasoning. I've got the chicken bouillon. We've got garlic powder, onion powder, seasoning salt, and then pepper. And then I cut up a half an onion. We're going to use leftover corn, leftover turkey, and then frozen peas and carrots, but I let them thaw out. We're also going to use a can of cream of chicken, a can of cream of onion, and then you need spray to spray the pan. And let's get started. First, you're going to preheat your oven at 375. I'm going to spray my glass sheet, which I believe is a 13 by 9. You're going to get your croissants on. Just unroll it. And get it in the pan. You're going to kind of pinch in the perforated spots. And then try to bring it up on the sides also a little bit. Don't worry if you've got a bunch of holes in there. You do need it to be able to breathe a little bit also. And then we're going to take the other half and put it on the other side. Don't put a big hole in it like I just did. Don't worry if it doesn't look beautiful. Nobody's going to see it. Wow, that one put a bunch of little holes in it. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I don't really care about the rest. It's kind of, that's its thing. We're going to put it in the oven for 15 minutes and let that cook. Okay, then we are going to, I'm going to use a wok because it's deep, but you can always get you a big saucepan. Let's get that cooking at about medium. A little olive oil. Dietrich, can you get me the garlic out of the fridge, please? I forgot that. I'm also going to add garlic to mine, and of course I forgot that. But you're going to put in your onion. Get that to start cooking. You know what else I forgot? I need broth too. Can you grab me some broth? It's in the garage on the shelf, please. Okay, can't open the garlic. If the camera's making you sick, it's my 15-year-old recording. But we basically want to heat some of this up. Your garlic and your onion. We're basically warming everything up. Because once you put everything... Thank you. I'm also adding some broth. I only have beef, so we're just going to go with it. I'm going to start getting some of our seasoning in with that too. Just put some seasoned salt in it. I'm going to go ahead and add some onion powder to it. Some garlic powder. And then your chicken bouillon. Some pepper. So I want that to kind of saute for a few, so we'll be right back with you. Alright guys, we are back. The onions and the seasoning with the garlic is pretty much how I want them. They've cooked a little bit and sauteed, so we are now going to start adding some of the other stuff to it. I'm going to get the cream of onion put in it. We're going to go ahead and get the cream of chicken put in. I'm going to go ahead and get the peas and carrots put in there. I'm going to add the corn that we had for leftovers from our meatloaf dinner. I'm going to go ahead and start stirring some of that, and then I will add the turkey to it. If you could smell it right now, it smells really good. Alright, let's get the leftover turkey. So now that is it. We have no more leftovers of turkey. I can't stand when we waste food. The turkey leftovers gave us a couple sandwiches and then pot pie. Now it's a little bit thick. If you like it thick, go ahead and use your consistency like this. I am going to add a little bit of broth in mine. I want to thin mine out a little bit. And we're just going to kind of play with it and get it to where I want it. And it does smell delicious. I think this is how I'm going to leave mine. I'm not going to add no more broth to it. Alright, it is basically where I want it. I am going to put it down to low a little bit to keep it warm. I've still got 3 minutes left for my croissant to be done, so we'll be back in a couple more minutes. Alright guys, we are back. The croissant is done. We've taken it out of the oven, and now we are going to add the mixture to it. Alright, just spreading it all down there somewhat even. And at this point too, you can taste your stuff to see if your seasoning is good. I'm going to leave mine. I don't see anything wrong with mine. So we are now going to put the other croissant on top. And obviously be careful, you just took it out of the oven. And repeat the same process we pretty much did the first time around, except I'm not really going to worry about sticking a bunch of the perforated together since it's hot. It'll bubble up around it. It'll be fine. Now, I've done this before with leftover chicken. And you also, you know, sometimes, a lot of times when you get a pot pie, it has starch in it. So you also, if you have any potatoes, you can always cut up a potato, or you can put a canned potatoes in there. I don't know if that would be very mushy, but, you know, you can try and see what you get out of it. And I'm going to leave it just like that. I'm okay with it like that. We're going to put it back in the oven, and we're going to get that back in for 20 minutes. Alright guys, we are back. The 20 minutes is up. I've taken it out. I actually put some butter on top of it. I just brushed some butter, and it sat for 10 minutes, and it is ready to be served. You can hear the crunch. Look how delicious that looks. Thank you for sitting there, coming along with me as we made leftover turkey pot pie. This was my first YouTube video, so if you'd like to join, hit subscribe and become a YouTube family with me. Have a good day. Bye.